Right, this is Lake 5 and I'm in a position where I can see right down the lake. If I wanted to get in a light and see both, look, that's the gap and through into 6. So this lake is a lot weedier. And the last sort of couple of weeks, 2.5 weeks, they seem to have been hanging around here a lot more. I have, well, before it was really light, where them geese are, there's a load of weed, and they were showing just in that bit there. So I'm watching here for any signs. Can't see no fizzing at the moment. All this scummy weed hanging around the tops of the weed that hasn't dropped yet. That's all that is. But it shows you where the thickest weed is. I mean, yesterday evening I did have a little cast around with a bare lead just to find out where there was if there was clean drops, and there was, and areas where how far before it sort of like hit weed with a 2-ounce lead, and I can gauge the thickness. So like I've already done all that, a bit of homework about the swim. So there you go. Come on, where are you? And that's the stuff that's floating on the top out there. It's horrible gunk. Also watching areas where they travel through, like on 5-6 at the Woolpack. They go from lake to lake. So this is very shallow, so keeping yourself concealed and have the patience to wait, watch. It's amazing what you can see. It's awesome when you see them gliding over clean gravel and got really good fizz. Look at that, that ain't clean for one reason. Checking out swims that I hardly ever fished, and then keeping them baited for a backup plan. Other things worth considering is watching lily pads for movement. It gives carp shelter, reeds, snags. I mean, here last year, right in that corner there is where I stalked a 36-12 right under the rod tip on the dark side rig, under that scum. And then as I was slipping him back over there in the middle, I stalked one out here right in the edge, a 31-pound 12 common. Happy days. So watching, keeping baiting, these quiet corners, backup plans, little and often. Notice the scum building up. Look for black bits, rotten leaves that come up off the bottom as they're grubbing around. And this time they float. They'll be very black. Weed, black, dead. Live weed with white roots, been ripped up. These are all clues you need to look at, find. Another thing, when you've got like areas well lit up, it's hard to see like definition. What I mean is fizzing. Change the angle. Look at that straight away. So if I start moving in here, see? So you can walk further up, and then more, look. You can see more through there. Go back again. No chance. There you go. Same bit of water. I walked up well to the left, and it changes. You walk down there, and it's just so bright and horrible. These are all things you have to master. But trust me, the signs are out there. You just have to find them. So as you can see, there's a hell of a lot that goes into just fishing when you're a hunter of carp. I've decided there's only a subtle fizzing down there, not a lot. Not like loads to make me think, Christ, it's worth a few hours. But look, with this sun coming, see that? Right, as long as it stays like this, the chances are fish are going to head, I'm not saying there's nothing up there now, but fish are going to head into the area where the reeds are. And the sun's, well, it's there, I don't know, from about 11 o'clock, blazing in there, until it drops down over the back. So it might be worth me just sitting on my hands for a change, because I've got nothing else to go on at the moment. I mean, like I said, if I see big fizzing, or big rolling, showing fish, I'd be on it. Right up a drain pipe. It's just very, very quiet. Lake 5-6 is just deadly. It's amazing really, like last year they were really having it on there, this time of the year. But just got to keep looking. That's what makes it so interesting. Sometimes you find them quick, sometimes it takes you a day or two. God, this cold's doing my head in. Anyway, I'm going to get back, I'm going to have some porridge, another coffee, get my life in order, and definitely keep an eye out for Mr. Carp. Right, I'm down the other end of the lake now. And I see some fizzing right at long range, and I decided, right, that was it, I've got to have a look. And there you go, they were there. Now the wind's picked up, it's hard to pick them out, but since putting 3 singles with the same bait, so they're like washed out, I've had a fizzer on the right hand rod still. No actual signs of carp yet, so you never know, but if they're in the swim you've got a bloody good chance. So I'm going to see what happens and then go from there. It's looking good, nice gentle breeze. Timmy was fishing right over the other side there. He said he heard him in here last night, so it's like they legged it after that one I lost. Push them down the other end. There you go. They like to get on a wind. This is a northerly, so hopefully something might occur. Finally found them about 9:30, 10. Right down the other end, way past where I saw that fizzing this morning, down in this corner. Still bits of fizzing going on, and I've just chucked 3 singles out. Have not even changed the hook baits. No liners, no fish topping, just fizzing. So it's looking good, but let's see what happens. Right, fizzing stopped, had enough. I think I might go home, but I'm going to check a couple of lakes en route, see what happens. If not, get some brownie points and go home. Use your time wisely.